everyone, welcome to this episode of GFA Round-up. My name is Nichole and I'm your host. I do have a special co-host with me today.
Hi, my name is Josephine and I'm hosting Nichole today.
So first up, we're going to talk about Nexta. Nexta is an Egyptian startup which has raised $5 million from eFinance Group.
The state-owned provider of digital payment solution, eFinance Group, has invested $5 million in Nexta.
This information comes after Nexta disclosed a $2 million pre-seed round in March, which was led by Egyptian early-stage VC Disrupt Tech.
Nexta, a firm started in 2021 by Ahmed, aims to upend the Egyptian fintech industry with its next generation banking.
Next up, let's talk about Umba. The Nigerian digital banking startup Umba in April raised $15 million in a Series A funding round, which brought its total fundraising to date to $17.5 million.
The round was led by VC firm Costana Ventures and these other investors.
Umba prides itself as a customer-centric, mobile-first digital bank that increases access to financial tools, including current accounts, bill payments, loans, cashback, P2P payments, and bank transfers.
With the funding, the company said it intends to launch in Egypt, Ghana, and Kenya,
as well as to roll out new financial products, including debit cards, savings accounts, and stock trading. Founded in 2018 by Barry and Mr. Kennedy. Next up, let's talk about Propsource. South African prop tech startup Propsource secures funding to build out presidential offering. Propsource is a commercial property brokerage that works closely with listed nationals nationwide to fill vacancies in their property portfolios.
The startup has built its property database via technology and has over 3,500 vacancies in it.
The startup raised an undisclosed amount of equity funding from an unnamed investor earlier this year to build out a residential product offering, which is now available to the public. Next up, let's talk about Cryptyd.
Egypt-based gaming platform Cryptyd has secured new funding round from existing and new investors.
Proceeds from the new fund will be used to support marketing costs of the company's flagship product, Balut Quest, targeting GCC markets.
The investment will also be used for the pre-production phases of the new popular IP secured by the company for its next gaming targeting global markets.
Right. Next up, let's talk about Livestock Wealth.
South African crowd farming startup Livestock Wealth has raised $550,000 in funding as it plans Pan-African expansion.
Formed in 2015, Livestock Wealth helps clients invest in tangible growing agricultural assets such as cattle breeding, free-range oxen, organic garden tunnels, and macadamia trees via its platform.
Through connecting its networks of small-scale partner farmers to online investors.
The business model allows farmers who cannot afford to scale their business to access capital while offering the investor an opportunity to invest in these assets, which are not influenced by financial market trends, by the way. Congratulations to all the startups who just got funding. Many startups in Africa are putting in the work, and it is beautiful to see that they are getting visibility both from local and global investors.
True, more success stories of African tech startups needs to be shared, just like we do here, in order to encourage more investors to believe in Africa entrepreneurs and invest in our startups here.
Right. Get Funded Africa is also actively helping in funding Africa's most promising startups by designing programs to help entrepreneurs become investor ready and connecting investors to the right startups and vice versa. To get started, go to
GetFundedAfrica.com and sign up.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.